In the question screen tutorial, we provide an overview of the basic features and functions related to answering questions. In this tutorial, we will be focusing specifically on the questions detail window. We are using the questions-based mode with the universal questions selected. To open the question detail window, you must click on the respective button, shown as a paper or documentation icon to the far right of the question. The top heading of the window is comprised of the category name and the question number in that category. Under the heading is a copy of the question text. This serves as a check to make sure that added comments are associated with the right question or requirement. Below the question is a checkbox labeled Mark for Review. In an assessment, there are times when more information is needed, someone outside the group needs to be contacted, or this question needs special attention. The checkbox will tag this question so it and all other marked questions can be easily identified using the question filters. These marked questions are also identified in the hard copy reports. We'll set questions 1, 3, and 5 as marked for review. And then open up the question categories window. Here we open the filter and click on the Show Questions Marked for Review option. You can see that the 3 questions are displayed. We'll remove the filter and close the categories window. The question detail form allows you to enter comments associated with each question. You can use this field to record observations, identify tasks to fix a problem, or provide supporting notes. This is not required. However, the most rigorous assessments will enter supporting comments and documents for nearly every question or requirement. An example comment has been added to this question. You can turn on the filter to see only questions with comments, just as you did with questions marked for review. On this form, we can also enter alternate text comments when necessary. To open this option, we will click on the Alternative or Alt Radio button as the answer for question number 4. Notice the new description field that is available. An explanation should always be entered if you are choosing an alternate method. We can enter the reason for the alternative answer here. A great feature of the tool is the ability to add supporting and clarifying documentation to questions in the assessment. If you know the title of the document, then enter it into the text box and click the Add Document button. This will bring up a file selection form to identify and pick the file. You can see the file is now associated with this question. It will also show up in the document library. Often we can't remember the title of a file until we see it. You can add a document first and then add the title as you see here. First, we add the file. Now we double-click in the title field. This changes color and allows us to enter the name or change the name if necessary. To the right of the file name are 3 icons. The Q button will show any questions that are also linked with this document. This can be useful if you want to check before you delete it from the assessment. The Garbage Can button will delete the file from the library. The paper with an arrow icon button will export the file to a selected directory location. In the document library, you can see and manipulate the files that have been added for all questions in the assessment. To learn more, see the document library tutorial. You may have noticed that a small colored square appears above the button when you add either a comment or document, or when you mark the question for review. The buttons appear in the order of Mark for Review first, a comment in the middle, and Document indicated by the square on the right. This is a visual indicator that the question has additional information. This concludes the Question Comments tutorial.